All right, welcome back to another episode of Just an Introvert podcast. I'm Abby,
And I'm Amy.
and we are here to celebrate 2 years of podcasting together. We're
Woohoo!
super excited. We just kind
Yes.
of reflected on our 1 year episode that we did. We already had our 2 year hangout party with Costco cake. That has become a
Yes.
tradition. This year was cupcakes, though, and I'm like,
Yes.
whatever form it's in, Costco cake is Costco cake, and I will love it no matter how it's given to me. So,
Yes. The theme
yes.
is the same, the packaging a little different. Who knows
Yep.
what next year will be, but I'm sure
Right?
it'll
Maybe
still be Costco.
I was gonna say Costco's got to come out with something even more exciting
Hmm.
for us to celebrate with. But
Exactly. Exactly.
yes, well, I can't believe it's been 2 years. That
Yeah.
feels it feels like we've been doing this forever, but it also feels like it's flown by. So
Seriously.
it's fun. But I'm excited to kind of revisit some of the
Hmm.
stuff we talked about at 1 year and see, okay, after 1 year and after 2 years, how everything has come
Definitely.
together. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll start with just the basic, and really from year one to year two, like what has been the best part of this last year for you?
The best part, oh man. Well, I thought it was really cool that we did interviews last summer. That was a highlight. But also just the ease at which we do it now. Like, I feel like the first year we were working out a lot of kinks and getting our rhythm. And I feel like the second year, it's easier for us to just like pick up and just start. And
Yep.
even when we're feeling a little like unsure before, once we start talking, it just seems to we just kind of have a flow and a rhythm, and it just seems like it's getting easier and easier. So that's
It
what I
totally
really
is.
appreciated about it. But
Yeah,
how about you?
I would say the same things. I think
Yeah.
just how much easier I feel like when we first started talking about doing a podcast, we had so many ideas and we made this big list and we spent the first year like going through that list and checking off all the things. And I feel
Hmm.
like year two has been more just like week to week, month to month, like, hey, let's talk about this. Hey, let's talk about this. So it's much more um less planned out and just kind of as things pop into our
Yes.
heads, but I feel like it's easier. Before we had like outlines and we'd have everything written out, and now I haven't
Hmm.
written an outline in probably a year.
No,
Like I think
exactly.
after our summer interviews, it's just been kind of
Yes.
episode to episode, which has been fun. I feel like
Totally.
even
Totally.
though I've done less prep, I feel more prepared. Like
Yes.
once we start talking, I'm like, okay, we can do this. We can figure this out. So, yeah,
That's a
that's
great
been
description. Feel the
yeah.
same way. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Although it just cracks me up that still, even 2 years in, when we're like starting, like, wait, how do we do this? Like
We
we
were
know, but
we were just saying that because we usually hit record because that one time it didn't record, we're hyper
yeah.
vigilant about
Oh,
that. And then there's
yes.
like a minute of like, okay, who's gonna start? Okay, give me okay, okay. And I remember how to do this every time. It's great.
Yes, yes, yes. So,
Oh my
so
gosh.
fun.
Okay. Fun. And what do you think the most difficult thing has been over the last year?
Um, difficult. I mean, probably this is just like, doing it during the work year. I think just
Yeah.
trying to get everything set up and doing it, even though it's not hard to do.
Right.
After a long day of working, it's like, okay. Not that it, like I said, not that I don't totally enjoy it, but probably the setup then. And then I think this summer when we did the interviews, I felt very I don't know, I was like nervous
Yeah.
and we'd never done them before. Like we did our family, but that's different.
Right. Right.
These people, we had a time frame and
Yes.
so just the technical side of that. I think I was gonna say putting the episodes together, but I feel like that's getting little easier.
Yeah.
But that's still like, if I've got a busy week, sometimes I'm like, oh, I try to get the episode done by the weekend, and sometimes the weekend
Yeah.
comes, I'm like,
Yeah.
oops, whoop. Okay, let's work on that. I'm still okay. Here's what I'm still struggling with is getting those dang video clips out with the
You're
episode.
so funny.
Like, I don't know what it is, but it's so funny. Like today at school, I'm like, oh. I edited the video clip. It's in my drafts in our TikTok thing. I just got to post it, but I don't know why. I think once I put the episode out, I'm like, ah, I did it. And then I just like it floats out
Yes.
of my brain that,
You
oh,
forget
video
that part
clip.
of it.
So, but
Yes.
anyway, how about you?
Yeah, I think just the consistency, I think with the benefit of it being so much more like just free flow, we just go with it. It's less planned out. So it's not like, okay, we finish one episode and we're like, okay, next episode's going to be about this. It's like we kind of have
Mhm.
to, because I feel like that's always been the struggle of like, oh, can we record when we, oh, stuff came up, like, because both of our lives
Yeah.
are so busy. So
Yes.
just maintaining that consistency. And I feel like there's less of
Mhm.
a, not less accountability, but less like planned out. Okay, I know what the next one's going to be. So even if I don't know
Right.
when, I'm prepped. So if it's like, oh, we're recording this week, okay, yeah, we can. Whereas now I'm like, can we record next week?
Exactly.
But I
Well,
agree that the I was going to say the interviews for me were really nerve-wracking as well. So
yes.
I felt the same on that. But
Yeah, and of course, every time like it would be someone I knew, and then I would be the one that got kicked out, and you're left with.
dude, the introvert, like, panicking. It's funny though, I listened to our 1 year episode today just to kind of prep. And
Uh-huh.
I don't even think we had, I think we talked about our summer interviews, but I don't think we had them officially planned or like
Uh-huh.
contacted the people quite yet. But we were mentioned both. We talked about Jesse because we were talking about the music, and then we
Yeah.
talked about Matthew because we were talking about podcasts that we like. So I was like,
Yeah.
that was a funny unintentional foreshadowing of 2 out of our 4
Right?
summer interview guests. I thought that was kind of
Oh, you know
funny,
what? I
but
didn't even I listened to it, but I didn't even catch that. That's
yeah,
cool that we
yeah,
made that happen. That's awesome.
right.
I think one other thing that's been a little more difficult is topics. Like the first year, we
Yes.
had so many topics, boom, 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 boom. And this year, not that we don't come up with something, but it's a little trickier. Like, okay, we've already talked about this. We've talked about this.
Yeah,
What else can we talk about? So just
yeah,
doing that's been a little more challenging, but
yeah, I agree. Yeah, for sure. And then of course, we'll go back to how long do you want to keep podcasting?
you know, as long as you'll
As long.
podcast with me
Yep.
because it is so fun and
Yeah.
I don't know. I just see, you just never know what the future holds, you
Yep.
know. We might get a guest here and there on that we'd never expected.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's cool. I mean, I love
Yeah.
listening to podcasts and doing one has been just as fun as I thought it
Yeah.
would be.
Yeah.
So,
I've
so how
enjoyed
about
it
you?
too. I feel the same way. I'm like,
Same?
hey, as
Okay.
long as we're still here, we're just gonna keep going. But
Yeah.
I think it's fun. I was real again, like in reflecting, I realized like we've always been close and we've always, but we're not like um we are not the like, oh, call you real quick. Oh, how's your day? Chat about life. So I feel like this has become our avenue to do that.
It
And I
has.
feel like we've kept up on our day-to-day life so much more through
Mhm.
this, just talking
Totally.
on the podcast, and then we just even after the recording, we just keep talking. And so I'm like,
Yes,
I've noticed that that's been a fun, kind of a fun added bonus to it. But
totally.
yeah,
No,
no, I'm
I agree.
like I've said, even if we just did this and nobody listened, I enjoy just sitting and talking
Honestly,
about random topics with you. I'll do it.
agreed, agreed. I know I heard someone saying, I think I was listening to a podcast of someone who had their own podcast. They were being interviewed, and they said, yeah,
Hmm.
it's kind of like therapy. I get to just talk, and I'm like, you know what? It is. It's a platform for you to be heard, even
Yeah,
if not, like you said, not a lot of people listen. You can
right.
still express
Totally.
to someone who's like-minded, and
Yep.
so yeah, I really enjoy it. I don't think I realized how beneficial that was, or how that was going to be what this became, but
Yes.
um,
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
been that for me for definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm curious. I'm looking back at our episodes. Do you have any
Yeah.
episodes that stand out from the last year or
So yeah, I was looking, let's see here. I know we were in the middle of doing the shows. That was
hmm
fun.
Yeah.
Um, and then we kind of went from that to the interviews.
hmm
And then
Just kind of
Yeah,
done
and then it was
miscellaneous
just kind
topics
of
since, yeah.
miscellaneous topics. And I'm looking at the one when we talked about COVID. I see that's a longer one, and I think it was like a lot of things were brought up that like I hadn't
Yes.
thought about in a while, and I guess I needed to talk them out.
Yes, I
So that
felt the
was,
same way. When you were
yeah.
just saying like it's like therapy. I remember that one. We were like, "Oh, we'll just kind of talk about what COVID was like as introverts." And I feel like I could feel myself just keep going and going and going. And I'm like,
Hmm.
I hope this is okay that this is going to be a long episode because I'm like, I'm not going to
Yeah.
stop because
No,
this
for
feels really good
sure.
to kind of rehash and talk about it all again, which is
Yeah.
crazy, just retrospect looking back at everything. But yeah, that episode stood out for me for sure.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's I think really the highlight was the interviews. That was so fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though I was nervous, I
Hmm.
felt like the more we did it, and we kind of did it in a week,
Yes.
we kind of got a rhythm, and it was cool to interview different personalities.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think that was fun. And I think we figured out how to do the interviews along the way, but I don't feel like looking back like, oh, the first one was so rough and it got so much better. I feel like
Yeah. Oh,
we did well
I think so
consistently.
too.
Yeah,
I feel the same
those were
way.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah. And I
Um,
remember listening to them. Alex and I took a road trip to
yeah,
San
that's right.
Diego and we got to listen to him together. So it was cool to hear his
Yeah.
feedback.
Yeah. No, that's cool. I did love our movie and TV series. That was really
Yes.
fun. Like that was just I think that's probably what started us just getting into the spontaneous, like, because
Hmm.
all the movies and shows we did were so familiar with that we could
Yeah.
just kind of talk about them and not have any outline or agenda and just kind of go for it. So I think that made at least me realize like, oh, this is doable. I can do this, and then let's just keep it going. So yeah, no, I think that was really fun. And I also really liked our vacation one too.
Uh-huh.
Um, that one was a longer one too.
I know. I know. I saw that too.
Yeah. Um, but I think that one, I'm trying to remember what all we talked about in that.
Same. I thought the
Because I'm
same
like,
thing.
that was really long, but I think we just had a
Yeah, and
lot
it
to.
was, I'm trying to look at the date of it. It was okay, it was in November. Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm kind of, maybe I need to
I
re-listen
know. I'm like
to what we talked about.
trying to look back at that. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was a fun. I remember just talking about all sorts of fun vacation stuff and wanting to go on
Yes.
vacation after that. So
Yeah, yeah,
that was
exactly.
fun. Okay, let me see. I'm like got out of my list of stuff here. Okay, what do you think either like realistic or fun to think about like what would next year have in store? What are your thoughts, hopes, whatever?
Excuse me. I mean, I would love to do interviews again this
Hmm.
summer. I've
Hmm.
kind of thought in my brain of people to ask, and of course, it makes me nervous because as an introvert, it's nerve-wracking, but
Yeah.
I feel like I want to. I don't know. There's a few people I want to just throw it out there,
Yeah.
and whoever will, agree to talk to us,
Oh yeah.
I would love to do that again. And yeah, and I like how we can just come on here and just chat about life. So even if we
Hmm.
don't have like a concrete subject, I feel like as we talk, things can come up. And so I look forward to just what develops
Yeah.
in that sense.
Yeah. I think I would agree. I listening to that episode, we were saying like, oh, even if we run out of topics, we can just be two introverts that are just talking about anything just because we're
Right.
introverts. So I'm like, that was kind of a fun reminder that like, oh yeah, moving forward,
Yes.
we're in charge. We can talk about whatever we
We
want to
are.
talk
Honestly,
about.
yeah, this is our podcast. And
Yeah,
so our
yeah.
platform, we can,
Yep. Yep. Do what we
um,
want. But yeah.
yeah. And, uh, getting maybe feedback from people who listen if
Yeah.
there's anything we haven't covered.
Yeah.
We'd love, we always like getting feedback and,
Yeah.
maybe there's topics we haven't thought of,
Yeah.
and that would be good to talk
Yeah, and
about.
we're
But
very open to feedback. So honestly, if you request a certain topic or suggest something, 99% chance we will do it. So
right. Yeah. And if
let
we
us
don't know
know.
much about it, we'll study about it and
We'll
we'll do our
figure it out.
best.
No matter how bad we butcher the names and words, and we will try our
Well,
best.
don't worry, your dad will be here
Of
to correct
course.
us and keep us
Of
humble.
course. Of course he will.
I remember
Oh my
him making
gosh.
the comment. I think we said this on an episode before, but I think it was our Twilight episode where we said that we were wrapping up, but he looked at
Mm-hmm.
how much time was left. He's like, "You're
Yep.
not wrapping up."
Yep. Yep.
Like,
I
yeah,
always,
you're right. We could have gone on all night.
I'm like, you know us. You know how we operate. This should not be surprised.
No, not at all. No.
Gosh. No,
I
Oh,
oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay. I was just gonna say, update for everyone. We officially, for a while now, have been paying for Zoom. We are
Oh,
no
yes.
longer free Zoom people. We started that for our interviews because we thought we don't want to be like, so we have 45 minutes, and once the clock starts,
Already
we're
stressed.
done.
There's no
Like, no,
way
no,
that
no.
we're gonna go through that.
And we've just been like, well, I think we did the free trial and then we're like, oops, we're paying for this now. So I think that decision was made for us. But I'm like, it's really nice to not have that clock pop up and stress us out.
Oh,
So I'm
oh, it's so much better.
it really
It,
is.
yeah, it helps. Yeah, there was so much anxiety.
And we would like prep before most episodes we would just talk for a few minutes before. So it was like, okay, let's FaceTime first so we can talk
Yeah,
about preparing. And then,
right.
okay, now I'm gonna hang up on FaceTime and now you're gonna send me the Zoom link. I'm like, this is looking back, I'm
Yeah,
like, that was
it
so
was a
silly. We
lot.
should have
And so
just
now we're like, you know what?
just be
Let's live it
bougie and
up
enjoy
and
it.
yeah, no, it's that is definitely um a great upgrade that we did.
Yes. Yeah.
Um but I was thinking about things for next year.
Yeah.
Just maybe like when I'm putting the episodes together, maybe I learn some more technology or tech things behind the scenes or how to, maybe I I don't know. I mean, I kind of do I know how to do it, but maybe there's
Right.
other ways for me to add things or just learn more about that process. I'm
Yeah.
open to that, but
Yeah. No, I think it's fun. I feel like the I've really gotten to enjoy our consistent like icebreaker would you rather and then the awkward moment recommendations. I'm like that's been
yes.
fun to even though some weeks we're like shoot, what are we gonna say for these? But I do feel like overall it's fun to have
Mhm.
that consistent like things we've done almost every episode. And I have a running
Right.
list on my phone now. I'm like, anytime something awkward happens, I'm like mid embarrassment, like, okay, let me write this down so I have
Yep.
something to say next time we
Oh,
record.
100%.
Oh,
Another thing that down the line I think about is it would be cool to add like a YouTube channel with the video, but that is
yeah.
another,
Yes.
uh, I don't
That's a
know, that
big,
it just seems overwhelming.
yeah.
So that's why I haven't done it yet. But I do
Yeah.
have like all our episodes saved on video, and it's
Yeah.
possible to do that at some
Yeah.
point. But I'm still kind of like,
Yeah. Yeah. Because I know it's funny. I feel like almost all podcasts now are it used to just be all audio and some would have like video, but now it's
right,
just like the standard is
the
video,
video.
which is I
Mhm.
feel like that's been a shift. So maybe we'll
Yeah.
catch up with that. Who knows?
Yeah.
But
Well,
that
if
is a whole
if we
nother
do,
extra
then
level of work.
finally your sister Hannah will
Yes.
listen to us. She's like, I can't do audio. I need
She's like,
video.
I try. Oh my gosh. And that stayed consistent. Well, most of my family listens to all of our episodes
That's
and
good.
keeps up with it. So I think they've stayed true to us. So I appreciate
That's
that.
good.
But
That's good.
yeah,
My family not so much, but it's okay. They still love me. Maybe that leaves me freer to say stuff about them on the podcast because I know they won't hear it.
you're like, I'm gonna say what I want until you start listening, and then
Exactly. Oh, did you hear that one? Oh,
like,
okay.
oh, you're
Now you're
listening now.
listening.
Cool. My gosh. Oh, that's fun. I
Uh,
also think we've kind of adjusted. I feel like we've gotten a little bit more realistic with our schedule because I think again before having so many we were doing like every other week and that
yes.
worked great but now it's like I think after this last holiday season we're like let's just plan on once a month because it was like every 2 weeks it was like well shoot I have this and that and it's like I feel
Yeah.
so much better just knowing okay once a month is doable instead
Totally.
of feeling, because I would always feel, people pleaser, guilty, whatever. I was like, oh man, like I messed it up and now we're
Uh,
behind. And I'm like, let's just set more realistic expectations. And that I feel like
yeah.
has been a lot more doable and been
Right.
nice.
And we're not working for someone and this is our thing. And so
Right.
we set the rules. We can
Exactly.
set the pace and
Yep.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
We don't want to be stressed. If it becomes a
No.
stressful thing, then
And
it's,
then what's the point? Yeah.
we're exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
It's
Any
been
other, trying to think anything else that stands out or, well, hey, my microphone that I bought 2 years ago on Amazon when I was like, what's a good microphone for podcasts is still hanging with me.
yes,
So
I
that's a
know.
win.
That's yeah, same,
Tried and
same.
true.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had a ring light before, but I have this clip-on light now, and I think
Hmm.
this is better.
Yeah.
Because the other ring light was
SMR
like
lighting.
sometimes trying to fall over and just
Yep.
it's just a big old bulky thing, and this is like
Yep.
nice. I could just stick it on. So
I know. I've got my janky light set up still forever and always. So I'm like, I don't think I'm getting away from that.
hey, it works. Like I said, we're not on YouTube yet, but
Yeah. I
uh,
looked up once. I'm like, how do you get good? And it was like, have three different positions of light. And I was like, nope, I'm not even gonna. I was
you're
like,
like you lost me at three different.
I'm like, I do have three different, but they're kind of in my own configuration. So we'll just call that
Yes.
good. But
Yeah. Oh yeah.
oh
No,
my
for sure.
gosh.
But yeah, it's just been a blast. I'm still
Yeah.
having a great time.
Yes.
It's something to look forward to, and
Yes.
I feel accomplished for
Yeah.
doing. I feel proud of us,
That we
and
stuck with it. I think that's
yeah,
huge because I
and
could
I
easily see that, starting something, having that initial excitement. And then I feel like as that honeymoon phase wore off, instead of just dropping it, I feel like we've adapted and been like, we
yes,
want to keep doing this. How do we make it doable? And that's been
yes,
really cool.
yeah, and just like listening back at some of our episodes, like sometimes when you're recording it, your brain's like, oh, I just sounded so terrible, and then I listen back,
Yeah.
I'm like, it sounded great. What was
Yeah.
I thinking?
Yeah. And then I honestly don't even listen back to our episodes week to week anymore. I used to. I was always so like as
Yes.
soon as they posted, I'm like, I gotta listen to them. And same thing. In the moment, I felt so just like, oh my gosh, like I sounded dumb or like I was rambling or I know that didn't make sense. And then listening back, I'm like, oh no, it's fine. So now I'm like, they're fine. I don't
Yeah.
need to listen to them to make myself feel better, but
Well, and I used to panic when I would put them out first. I'm like, what if I accidentally put on like I don't know, or after and before
yeah.
and I didn't edit. So I would panic listen after posting it. But
Yes.
now I make sure of course I listen to it all the way
Yeah.
through before I post it. And I usually
Yeah.
listen on two times speed, which is funny. I'm curious how many people do that because I listen to a lot of podcasts on two times speed.
Yes. I would
So
be curious what
I'm
people,
wondering
we
if
should
our
put a
audience
poll out there and see what people do.
yes. Yeah, that would be fun.
Yes, that
Another
would.
thing I had thought about is like some podcasts have like email lists or email like weekly emails or
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
for because not everybody's on social media.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't know. It's like the YouTube thing. Like, would that be
Yeah.
something in the future? Something
Yeah.
to think about. Um, but
I like that idea. I could see
yeah.
doing something like that. Oh, that's a good. I'm gonna keep that in the back of my mind. That'd
Yeah,
be fun.
yeah. So
That'd be
that's
cool.
it's something
Basically
something to think
for
about.
basically for Kirk, because
Kirk.
Kirk's weekly newsletter. No,
That's right.
and just give him the timestamps. These are the moments that you're
Yes.
gonna roast us. Here you go. We're gonna lay it out for you.
Right, right. We'll make it easy for
Yeah.
you. We know you're going to come for us at this. Or maybe
Oh my
we'll
gosh.
intentionally do little Easter eggs and say, see if you can find
Yes. That would be so funny.
all of the things that we left for you.
Yep.
But yeah,
Oh,
so
that's good.
something to think about.
Yeah.
Like I
And
said.
the other thing that we had talked about was we've done a couple in the past, but doing like a giveaway, something.
Yes. Oh, for sure.
And my thought was, and we'll see what we post about it, but something along the lines of you guys sharing your favorite episode or favorite moment, things that stand out. Because I would love to, I know which ones stand out for me, but I'd be curious what other people remember or things that are notable. So keep an eye out for
Yes.
that. We'll put something out here
We will.
in
We will.
shortly to something along the lines of that. But yeah,
Yeah,
I thought that'd be fun.
that would be good.
And who
So,
doesn't love a giveaway, right?
yeah, exactly.
And
Exactly.
our following is small, so again, percentage, high chance of
Right.
getting whatever we give out. So,
And if I forget to put your name in like I did Ben, then you get your own prize.
or Ben.
I can't
That was
believe I did
hilarious.
that.
That was so funny. That
And
was,
then
oh, how
and
did
then I
we
made
discover that? Did
because
he say, like, what was it? I can't remember.
it was so I think I don't know if you texted in your family chat that Kirk, your dad had won.
Hmm.
Or no, I think that's what happened. I just sent the gift card like email and or
Yeah.
text, and then he was like, "What is this?" And I think you were like, "You won the," and then Ben
Yes.
kind of went,
Yes.
"Hey," and I went, "Uh-oh, he wasn't in the
Whoops.
wheel." So I made a wheel just with his name in it
Just for
and
Ben.
spun it.
Oh, that's good. That's too funny.
Uh,
That was a fun moment.
that was
Oh
that
man.
was.
Oh my gosh.
So, but yeah, it's been a blast, and I look
Yeah,
forward to year three and
right?
all the adventures we have in store, and
Totally.
it's gonna be amazing.
See where we end up.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly. So,
Yeah, well, thanks for hanging out with us for another
yeah,
year. Hopefully we
celebrating.
get through another one and figure out what Costco treat we indulge for that one.
Yes, I can't
And we'll
wait to
tell.
see.
All
Um,
right.
all right. Well, we will see you. Well, not see you, but we will be back
Maybe
with
we'll
our
see
next.
you if we do the YouTube
Hey,
thing, but for
you were
sure,
right. One of these days we'll say see you later, but until then, we will be back with our next episode soon. So stay
yes.
tuned. Thanks for
Yes.
tuning in.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.